Welcome to Linux Help tutorial. In this session, you are going to see how to set up NFS network file system on Debian based system and Red Hat based system. NFS refers to network file system. It is basically developed for sharing of files and folders between Linux Unix system. It allows you to mount your local file system over a network and a remote host to interact with them, as they are mounted locally on the same system. With the help of NFS, we can set up file sharing between Unix to Linux system and also from Linux to Unix system. Now I am going to show you the setup of NFS in Ubuntu system. For setting up NFS mode, we need at least two Linux or Unix machine. Here you can able to see one is server and another one is client. Now I'm going to show you the IP address for server. It is 5.147 is server IP and 5.148 is client IP. Now I'm going to install the package for the NFS server. The package is nfs-kernel-server. For installing, sudo apt install nfs-kernel-server. It is asking for confirmation. Now the package has installed successfully. To start the NFS server, for that command is sudo systemctl start nfs-kernel-server.service. Now the NFS server has been started. Now I'm going to configure the directories to be exported by adding them to the etc export file. For that, vim etc exports. Inside that file, you need to give the entries. Now I'm going to share my home directory. For that, /home space, I'm going to share it to a single client. I need to mention a specific IP. Otherwise, here you can mention star. If you mention star, means each and everyone can be able to access your NFS share. So I have mentioned here my specific client IP. After that, here you need to give the permission. I'm going to give read and write permission to my client. So read and write and sync sync, and I'm going to set option for that no underscore root underscore squash. After that, you just close the bracket. The option no underscore root underscore squash is refers to it allows the root to connect to the designated directory. After making the configuration, you just save the file. After configuring the NFS server, we need to mount that shared directory or partition in the client side. For that, I am going to move to the client side. In the client side, you need to install the package nfs-common. For that, sudo apt-get install nfs-common. It is asking for the confirmation. The package has been installed successfully. Now we need to mount the directory in our server to access it locally. To do that, we need to find out the shares available on the remote server or NFS server. For checking, show mount space -e space the IP address of the NFS server. Now you can able to see the export list of this server. I have exported the home directory for the client 5.148. You can able to see it clearly. Now I am going to show you the mounted directory that are present in my system. For that, df space -h. Here you can able to see the directories and the partitions that are mounted in my system. Now I am going to do the temporary mounting for the home directory that is present in the NFS server. For that, mount space -t space NFS space the IP address of the server // the name of the directory, it is home, and the mount point in my client machine, it is mnt, and then press enter. Now the temporary mounting has been done successfully. For checking, mount space grep space NFS. Here you can able to see the IP address of the server and the directory that is shared from the server, and the mount point where it is mounted in the client machine, and the permission is a read write, and the version of the NFS will be get displayed here. Now I'm going to check whether the directory is mounted in my client system or not. For that, df space -h. Here you can able to see that from the server, the home directory and the size, it has been get mounted under mnt directory. Now I'm going to make the entry in the fs tab file, because when we make the entry in the fs tab file means it will become as a permanent on your system across the reboot also. For that, vim/etc/fs tab. Inside that file, you need to specify the IP address of the server the directory space the mount point in the client system tab, and the NFS tab defaults tab 0 tab 0. After that, you just save the file. After saving the file, the mounting process has been get over successfully. Now I'm going to move to the mount point in the client side. For that, cd/mnt. I'm going to display the files and directories that are present inside. You can able to see testmail and user1 are the two directories that are present inside that home directory. I'm going to check in server. For that, cd/home. Inside, I have shared this home directory only to my client. I'm going to display the contents that are present inside that directory. Here also you can able to see testmail and user1 are the two directories that are present inside this home directory. Now I'm going to create one file inside this home directory. For that, touch file 1. Here you can able to see a new file has been created as file 1. Now I'm going to check in the client side whether the file 1 is present in home directory or not. For that, ls. Here you can able to see the file 1 has been shared with the client system. Since I have given a read write permission to the client, so I'm going to edit the file 1. For that, vim file 1. Now I'm going to make the changes in the file 1. After that, I'm going to save the file. Now I'm going to view the contents in the server side. Cat file1. Here you can able to see I have made changes in the client side inside the file1. It has been updated in the server side also. For removing the mount in the client side, for that you mount space the mount directory and then press enter. Since I am present inside mount directory, it is showing that device is busy. I need to get out of this directory for that cd. Now again I try to unmount. It has been unmounted successfully. Now I am going to show to you. It has been unmounted from the client system. Thank you for watching.